How's it going, everybody? Demmitt Games here, and once again thank you for clicking into one of my videos. I know this is only my second ever video, but this is the online Seattle Seahawks franchise I did share with you guys about in our Mike the Maniac Marshall running back collegiate franchise. And you see, we got some trades. We went and got Aqib Talib to put across from Richard Sherman, and that is going to make for a phenomenal DB core, as we got Aqib Talib, Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, and Cam Chancellor. And you guys also saw that we have Michael Kendricks from the Eagles, just to have another user's fast linebacker so Bobby Wagner can run around on his own and do his thing. And right now, our opponent is the Miami Dolphins, finding receivers wide open in the middle of the field, as he once again does. And we do not like that. Ajayi is not going to go anywhere, as we're going to pop him with Earl Thomas. Unfortunately, he does recover. Luckily for him, but unfortunate for us, is right now he is still continuing to work down this field when he does decide to air it out. And now Ajayi diving into the end zone for the first score of the game. And we have Thomas Rawls. And in this league, everybody got to choose one player to change their development trait to superstar. And since I am a run-heavy guy, and we go ahead and tested his user right there throwing to Jimmy Graham, we decided to choose Thomas Rawls as our superstar because we know we're going to give him a heavy dose of the offense. And right now, this man is getting down inside the 5-yard line, down to the 1, and we get sacked by Ndamukong Suh. 3rd and 3, looking for somebody. We're going to go ahead and scramble away from getting sacked once again, getting into the end zone. And we tie this game up in 7-7, and that's why you gotta love scrambling quarterbacks, and why I love Russell Wilson. That mobility is very nice, as he gets a very good catch on the sideline, and we cannot allow that to happen. Obviously, that was just a good play by the wide receiver, but he's continuing to pick up first downs. 3rd and 3. No surprise he picks up another first down, and we have this DB core in this nasty Seattle Seahawks defense. We cannot allow him to work down this field, but Ajayi with his second touchdown of the game. And we're back down fighting for trying to take the lead, as Thomas Rawls just showing what a man he truly is, breaking tackles. 3rd and 7, looking to convert. And we throw an interception. Definitely not what we wanted, and our opponent has a chance to go ahead and further the lead and put this one out of reach for us. Obviously, we got plenty of time. It is 7-minute quarters, and he is loving the middle of this field. This is where we should be, but unfortunately and apparently we keep moving out, as his wide receivers are making some nice catches. That time it was his tight end Jordan Cameron, and Richard Sherman, right place, right time, gets the first interception for our team. And Jimmy Graham go ahead and get this offense back to rolling on all cylinders, looking for somebody, and we don't find nobody besides a defensive player right in our face, taking us down for another sack. And back-to-back sacks, not what we want. 3rd and 31, we're going to run and just go ahead and get into the second half, but Thomas Rawls has other plans, as he is going to bust off, as long as he doesn't get caught by number 27, a 76-yard rushing touchdown. And not only was that a phenomenal play, it tied the ball game up, as we now got Jaron Reed, the Alabama rookie defensive tackle, goes ahead and gets a sack. And now Thomas Rawls, after busting off that 76-yard run, just wants to continue his success, and he is doing a pretty good job, as once again we get sacked. These Miami Dolphins are proving that they can go ahead and play man-to-man coverage and then disguise their zone pretty well. But 3rd and 1, we get sacked, but we finally get to take this lead 17-14, even though we barely squeaked it in there. Next time we got to make sure we move the kick arc a little bit over, but right now we're trying to get some pressure, not doing very good. And this man is wide open, but luckily Earl Thomas has that speed, gets there, puts his hand up, gets just enough on it, and then Richard Sherman, with that awareness, gets his second interception of the game. And now it's our opportunity to go ahead and put this game out of reach, but we unfortunately get sacked once again. 3rd and 17. We got our man Jermaine Kearse in the middle of the field, where our opponent oh so loves this game. And once again, got that mobility, just trying to get whatever we can. Probably should have slid, but he does not fumble. Russell Wilson is once again a phenomenal player, and luckily he does not drop that one, as Devin Brow gets an interception for us and puts us inside the red zone. And now we are sitting very pretty. We have an opportunity to go ahead and further this lead, as Russell Wilson busts off another run, but he finally does cough up the ball, puts it on the ground. but at least we pinned our opponent back at the 4-yard accidentally with the fumble. But continuing to attack the middle of the field that we still have regretted not covering. We're a middle linebacker, and that's where we should be. Now he's going to go ahead and test us, and we do eventually get that user pick. It bounced off of our hands, bounced off another defender's hands, and then back into our own hands. And once again, just trying to put this game out of reach for our opponent. We are in the 4th quarter, so if we can chew some clock with Thomas Rawls, who has had a hell of a day with 2 big runs. CJ Procise getting in there because, of course, our man is tired. He does have to get down there eventually, but we do punt it away, and now the Miami Dolphins trying to do what they can to get down this field, and once again, toe tapping on the sidelines. We cannot allow that to happen. We got this, like I said earlier, phenomenal defense, and it's not looking like it right now as we are finally going to have a sighting of Aqib Talib, who taps that one down, and now Coyle, the backup linebacker, gets in there and stuffs that nice little pass, and we're happy with that because now there is just under 2 minutes left with what I'm going to try to do, have the league leading rusher in Thomas Rawls, and we're going to go ahead and stall out, kick this field goal, and you guys see we whiff on the kick. The kick meter on the power part didn't, I guess, indicate or notify when we clicked it, but it doesn't really matter. Mike Morgan with an interception, and our turnover difference is going to be very nice as Thomas Rawls, bye-bye, say hello to the end zone once again. And that just solidifies our league leading rusher. This man has got to have over 200 rushing yards right now as Frank Clark, welcome to the ball game. It's 3rd and 21 with 30 seconds left in this game. Just chucking this one. It goes out of bounds, so he's got one last attempt. 4th and 21, running around looking a little silly. Throws this one up, and nobody's going to get their hands on it, but we do get the ball back. We're just trying to run it a couple more times. Just like I said, make sure we get some more, pad them stats. We win 24-14. Very happy with an opening debut victory. I know the Miami Dolphins, I definitely might have underestimated a little bit. Russell Wilson and Ryan Tannehill, no passing touchdowns, 6 interceptions combined, but Thomas Rawls, 22 attempts, 218 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Russell Wilson also had 35 rushing yards and a touchdown. No receiving touchdowns, so we just go ahead and scroll through that. Just looking for one, but there were none. And then defensively, you see Koamisi with the most tackles on his side. Frank Clark had the most sacks on our team, and then of course Richard Sherman with 2 interceptions. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy the 2 different series I'm starting to upload onto my channel, which is our running back collegiate franchise, Mike the Maniac Marshall, 5'9", 240 pounds of pure power, and then of course the series you just watched, our Seattle Seahawks online franchise. And whenever we finish a season of either franchise, I should say, we will upload a top 10 highlight video of what went on through the first or however many seasons, 2 hours after the last upload of the season. And until next time, everybody, Demmitt Games out.